Well, good morning, beloved. This is your girl, Sharon. Actually, good afternoon, beloved. This is your girl, Sharon, once again from my front seat. And here I am giving God all praise, honor, and glory for what you say, beloved, for this brand new day. Well, here we are. Today is Tuesday, September the 20th. 20 and 22, and by the grace of God, we are here. And again, we're giving God praise, honor, and glory for what you ask for this brand new day, beloved, because it did not have to be this way. I heard a friend of mine on Facebook say it's good to be seen and not viewed. Beloved, it did not have to be this way. And so we thank God that things are as well as they are. So it's the afternoon. I'm here. So yesterday, what was on my spirit was first, we know that God has perfect timing. Let us not forget that the timing of God, it is perfect. Now, there are times where God gives us those gentle nudges, and then there are those times where I believe God would just boop, smack us upside our head and say, hey, get it together. So I shared with you all on Tuesday's post a week ago about the raw chicken saga in my car, right? And so I had been for years, I've never kept a tidy car. I mean, I'm subject to leave my days, whatever, in the car. And I eat in my car. I sometimes take my things out. I sometimes don't. I pack things in my car. I don't always take things out of the car. I said, well, I'm in my car more than I'm anyplace else. I live in my car. I need this. I need that. So a couple months back, I said, you know what, Sharon, quit telling that same lie. When people get in your car, oh, I'm going to clean it out, or I just did this or did that. So I began cleaning the back seat of my car. And I began getting things off the floor, putting things where they belong. A lot of it just went in the trunk. But I realized on yesterday that by my I knew I had gotten 8 chickens out of the freezer. I knew that. Because I even said, why do I only have 7? But nothing ever said to me, go back to the car and make sure you got all the chickens out. Well, so I didn't. Anyhow, Tuesday, I opened my car door and it was like, oh my gosh. Well, I eventually had to, of course, take my car to the car wash so they can shampoo the carpet. I shared with you on Saturday, carpet was shampooed, car was completely detailed. Let me say that. Beloved, and I realized on yesterday, oh my goodness, my car now looks like it did when it was purchased. Now, should it have always looked like that? Yeah, I'm going to say yes, because should we take our things out? I'm only talking for me. Yes, Sharon, clean up behind yourself. My mother used to say, Sharon, you're not nasty, but girl, you sure are unorganized. And so my car was never organized. Things were always left. Beloved, but I just believe that chicken saga last week was God just hit me upside the head. Bam, girl, get it together. There are times where God will gently nudge us, gently, tug at our heartstrings. And then there are times when we know we need to get it together, that he'll just pop up beside our head and say, you better get it together. And so by that happening, now there's like nothing on the car. And my daughter, Samantha, she says, now, mommy, keep it that way. That's my intent. And so I'm actually now motivated to do what? To clean out my trunk. So yesterday I got about 3-4 things out of there. I'm going to get off of this video and take a few more things out. What am I talking about today? That yes, God gives us those gentle nudges, gentle reminders, but there are times when we are slowful, and the word of God lets us know that we ought to do what? We ought to take our lesson. Oh, my husband's leaving for work, starting up his truck. There are times the word of God says we need to take a message from who? From the ant, that busy ant. We cannot be slowful, but the ant does what? The ant prepare. And so the word of God cautions us about being slowful, about being complacent. So I believe God just smacked me upside the head and said, girl, get it together. So sometime God will give us that smack when we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. So this post is for me and to share with you all that, yeah, he hit me upside my head. And so I have to do what? Get it together. So, I'm about to say, let me get out of this car. I'm on my lunch break. I'm going to take one or two things out of the trunk that I'll work with a little later when I get off work. This your girl Sharon. And if it be the Lord's will, we'll meet again on when? On tomorrow. From where? From my front seat. I'm out, y'all. Deuces.